John Daly is almost 60, and his story is one of the most remarkable in professional golf. When people think of Daly, they remember the stunning victories, the incredible driving distance, and the unforgettable personality that made him a fan favorite. But his journey has been much more complex than just golf triumphs. The golfer known as Wild Thing became famous overnight in 1991 when he entered the PGA Championship as the ninth alternate. He had to drive through the night just to make his tee time. Nobody expected what happened next. With his powerful swing sending balls over 320 yards, Daly captured his first major championship and instantly became a household name. His authentic, everyman persona resonated with fans who had never seen anyone like him in professional golf. Unlike the polished country club image that dominated the sport, Daly was genuine. He wore his heart on his sleeve and never pretended to be someone he wasn't. This authenticity made him beloved by millions who saw themselves in his struggles and triumphs. But behind the victories and the charismatic personality, Daly was fighting battles that many people face but few discuss openly. His willingness to be transparent about his struggles with addiction became part of what made him relatable to so many fans. If you're interested in stories about overcoming life's challenges, make sure to subscribe and let us know in the comments what you think about athletes who share their personal struggles to help others. Daly's childhood in Arkansas shaped much of who he became. Growing up in a working-class family that moved frequently due to his father's construction work, he discovered golf at age 4. His natural talent was undeniable, but his early years also introduced him to challenges that would follow him throughout his life. He has spoken openly about growing up with family difficulties and starting to drink at a very young age. At the University of Arkansas, where he played on a golf scholarship, patterns began to emerge. His relationship with authority figures was complicated, and his struggles with alcohol started affecting his academic and athletic performance. These weren't character flaws, but early signs of the addiction challenges he would face as an adult. The transition to professional golf in 1991 thrust Daly into the spotlight. His breakthrough PGA Championship win was followed by a period where the pressures of fame intensified his existing struggles. Between 1989 and 1993, he was hospitalized multiple times for alcohol poisoning. This wasn't about weakness or poor choices, but about a medical condition that affects millions of people. After seeking treatment in 1993, Daly experienced what many people in recovery know well: the challenge of maintaining sobriety while dealing with underlying issues. He turned to other compulsive behaviors, including overeating, as he worked to manage his addiction. Despite these challenges, he achieved another career highlight by winning the 1995 Open Championship. Unfortunately, like many people dealing with addiction, Daly experienced relapses. By 1997, he needed treatment again and lost major sponsorships. This cycle of progress and setbacks is common in addiction recovery, though it's rarely discussed openly in professional sports. One of the most significant aspects of Daly's story involves gambling. He has been remarkably honest about losing an estimated $55 to $60 million between 1991 and 2007. These weren't just bad financial decisions, but symptoms of gambling addiction, a condition that affects millions of people worldwide. The scale of these losses demonstrates how addiction can impact even successful individuals with substantial resources. His gambling behavior included playing multiple hands at blackjack tables with bets up to $15,000 per hand and spending enormous amounts on slot machines. Sessions would sometimes last for days. The most striking example occurred in 2005 when he lost $1.65 million in a single 5-hour casino session after finishing second in a tournament. Mental health experts have suggested that Daly's behavior patterns align with conditions like bipolar disorder. The scientific literature shows strong connections between bipolar disorder and substance use disorders, with lifetime prevalence rates over 40% in some studies. This connection often involves self-medication, where individuals use substances to cope with mood swings and impulsive behavior during manic episodes. Daly himself has described having multiple addictions, saying that when he wasn't drinking, he was gambling, and when he wasn't gambling, he was eating compulsively. This pattern of shifting between different addictive behaviors is consistent with underlying mental health conditions that require professional treatment. The professional consequences of these struggles were significant. Daly received 5 PGA Tour suspensions and was fined over £65,000 during his career. He was cited multiple times for conduct issues and failing to give his best effort. These weren't just disciplinary problems, but reflections of someone dealing with serious health challenges while trying to maintain a professional career. The financial impact tells a sobering story. While Daly earned approximately $10.3 million during his PGA Tour career, his gambling losses were more than 5 times that amount. His current estimated net worth of around $2 million reflects the financial consequences of untreated addiction, combined with the costs of multiple divorces. Perhaps the most serious moment came in October 2008 when Daly was found unconscious outside a restaurant in North Carolina. While not arrested, he was taken into protective custody. The widely circulated mugshot from this incident became a turning point. Following this crisis, Daly made a commitment to stop drinking, which he confirmed at the 2010 Open Championship. This low point actually marked the beginning of significant positive changes in Daly's life. He has been candid about the severity of his drinking, including an incident where medical staff told him he had been clinically dead for over 9 seconds due to his blood alcohol level. These near-death experiences helped motivate his recovery efforts. In 2009, Daly underwent lap band surgery and lost over 100 pounds, demonstrating his commitment to improving his health. But the most significant turning point came with his bladder cancer diagnosis in 2020. After surgery to remove the cancer with doctors warning of an 85% chance of recurrence, Daly made major lifestyle changes, including quitting smoking and reducing his consumption of Diet Coke. Family has become a central motivation for Daly's recovery. He has spoken about his relationship with his son, Little John, as a powerful reason for staying sober. This shift from self-destructive patterns to family responsibility represents a fundamental change in his life priorities. As his competitive career wound down, Daly successfully reinvented himself as an entrepreneur. He has created a business empire around his wild thing persona, including John Daly Cocktails, John Daly Pizza, and his own line of cigars. His merchandise sales at major tournaments, particularly during Masters Week, have reportedly earned him substantial income. What makes Daly's story unique in professional sports is how he transformed his struggles into sources of connection with fans. His openness about addiction and mental health challenges has helped reduce stigma around these issues. His regular presence at tournaments, signing autographs, and talking with fans shows how someone can maintain dignity and purpose while managing ongoing health challenges. Daly's story parallels other athletes who have faced similar struggles, like NBA star Charles Barkley and NFL quarterback Johnny Manziel. These comparisons highlight how addiction affects people across different sports and backgrounds. The key difference often lies in available resources and support systems for recovery. His recent victory at the 2017 Insperity Invitational proved that his golf talent endures, even as he approaches 60. This win on the PGA Tour Champions demonstrated that recovery and professional success can coexist with proper support and treatment. Today, John Daly continues to be a compelling figure in golf, not despite his struggles, but because of how he has handled them. His story illustrates that addiction is a medical condition, not a moral failing. His journey from crisis to recovery provides hope for others facing similar challenges. His legacy extends beyond his 2 major championship victories. Daly changed how we think about professional athletes by showing that perfection isn't required for greatness. His authenticity and resilience in the face of serious health challenges have inspired millions of people who see their own struggles reflected in his story. The financial devastation he experienced serves as a clear example of how addiction can impact anyone, regardless of talent or success. But equally important is his demonstration that recovery is possible with proper support, treatment, and personal commitment. Daly's transformation from someone whose career was threatened by untreated addiction to a successful entrepreneur and family man shows the potential for positive change at any stage of life. His willingness to share his story openly has helped countless others feel less alone in their own struggles. His current focus on health, family, and business ventures represents a complete lifestyle transformation. The same authenticity that made him famous as Wild Thing now serves him as an advocate for addiction awareness and recovery. The broader impact of Daly's openness about his struggles extends beyond golf. In professional sports, mental health and addiction discussions were largely taboo when Daly first shared his story. His willingness to be vulnerable helped pave the way for other athletes to seek help without shame. Organizations like the PGA Tour have since developed more comprehensive support systems for players dealing with similar challenges. His story also highlights the importance of having strong support networks during recovery. Daly has credited his family, particularly his relationship with his son, as crucial factors in his ongoing sobriety. This family-centered approach to recovery has become a model for others in similar situations. The financial aspects of his story provide valuable lessons about money management and the specific risks that come with sudden wealth and fame. His experience demonstrates why financial literacy education and professional support are essential for young athletes entering lucrative careers. Daly's current business ventures show how someone can rebuild their life and career after experiencing significant setbacks. His success in creating a brand around authenticity proves that being genuine resonates with people, even when that authenticity includes acknowledging past mistakes and ongoing challenges. What do you think about John Daly's journey from crisis to recovery? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories about overcoming life's greatest challenges.